Hey, you having a shower in there? Yeah, Brian, I'll be out in a bit, okay? Hey, is that Wanker? No, Brian, just swallowed a little bit of fucking mouthwash there. Oh, alright. I'm gonna go put on the coffee. Hey, we'll be going to Pond Mills today, see if we can get some crappie down there at the pond, you know what I mean? But speaking of Pond Mills Pond, earlier on in the week, I met up with a buddy of mine, Chris, right? Fishing buddy, maybe you guys remember from last season, right? But go see what he was doing, you know what I mean? And check out the ponds, see what the situation in the ponds are this year, you know what I mean? I mean, ice out, you know what I mean, a while ago. Fucking spring's booming, right? And fucking see what Pond Mills saying, you know what I mean? But I'm getting this coffee made. Why don't you check that out, you know? Not a bad little size largemouth bass you got there.
I thought it was snagged on a root or something, man. And all of a sudden it started tugging around a little bit. It didn't feel this big though.
See this little spot over here? I gotta tell you guys, I've already told Chris here the story, but let me tell you, this is going back 8-10 years ago. There was a guy named by the name of Stellman. I don't know his last name, but his first name was Stellman. And you know what? Believe it or not, that was his name. But it was over down here and by the trees, right? And he cast it in a rubber worm with like a little regular hook on it, right? Thinking, okay, I'm going to go try and get it back. And I don't know, I'm thinking, why would he do it, right? Like, I don't know how many times, right, that he'd been in there and after going after like a repeller, he'd cast it in. You know, like, look at the cover, right? It's a pretty good cover on that. Obviously, you're going to get some snags if you're going to continue to fish it. But for a rubber worm, why are you going to go in and risk your life for that? And the reason why I say risk your life is because he was going around the corner right over here, right? Thinking, okay, I can step in maybe a couple feet. And he had one of his feet, supposedly, right, on the end of one of the logs, and goes whoosh right down, right? But hey, there's another story about this fucking shit, right? You see one of those guys that coming down the stairs out there? Well, we were coming down, right? I just like broken my ankle, right? All my buds know about that a little bit. But we're coming down here, checking it out, and next thing you know it, we seen like a big dude that was down at the dock. He used to fish for sunfish, right? Like punting and panting, right? Because he couldn't really fish, right? He couldn't really move, never mind fish. So anyway, he took off. We were coming down, and we heard like, help, help. So we looked right down here in the water, right? And next thing you know it, Stellman was like up to about here, and up to quickstand. You couldn't see anything at all, you know what I mean? And even all around here, you fall in, you're done. Especially for rubber worms, you know what I mean? You wouldn't go in for a rubber worm, would you?
Hell no.
Stellman, if you're around, I hope to see you again. Give us a holler on the Ghetto Fishing Show. And
Maybe for a spinner.
Maybe for a spinner. Maybe for one of them dollar store spinners we're catching them pike. But all in all, what I'm saying is right now, just because it looks kind of shallow, don't trust it, especially around here in these little kettle ponds, right? Pretty windy, eh? Let me tell you. Yeah. Maybe looking at this and say, wondering, what the hell is this you got there, Brian? But I tell you what, you don't have to go out and spend millions of dollars to go out and have fun when you're fishing, you know what I mean? Like, you got this right here, I got this at the dollar store, right, for $2, you know what I mean? You got an old reel kicking around, Grandpa's reel from like fucking 1945 or something like that. Take it out, got some dollar store line down there. I got enough line at a dollar store for $1 to spool like 5 spools, which is good enough to go carp fishing down the river, and you know what I mean? Pretty damn good. But speaking of this rod right here, Scott, actually my neighbor, you know what I'm saying? Fucking said, let's go do some fishing during the week. I was like, okay, right, you know what I mean? Fucking we'll go get some carp down the river and test out these dollar store rods. So why don't you check that out? Right on, Scotty, you got one with the dollar store combo. Hey! I know, doubt. He's talking about idiots. We see all kinds here on the Ghetto Fishing Show. Anyway, oh, there's his buddy. There's 2 of them. Anyway, back to the fish.
Well, you know the old saying, if your friend jumped off a bridge, would you? Apparently now we know the answer.
Yeah, no doubt. Oh, nice one, Scotty.
Before, I've never caught a fish until I went fishing with the Ghetto Fishing Man.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard he's pretty good at fishing.
You promised me if I ever went fishing with you, I would definitely catch something. You stay away from your fucking predators.
They won't get him anyway. Okay, you gotta get up and get your fish. You gotta get them close, so at least I'll grab them for you anyway.
Actually, I was gonna ask, can you do the honors?
Yeah, sure I will.
Catch anything, to be honest.
Next part of the lesson, getting off the hook for him. Put the dollar store combo. You can't beat it, right? Dollar store combo.
Look at the size of its fucking lips.
Well, there it goes. So I caught a pretty nice one the very next day too. So we check that out. That's probably the size of Scott's one yesterday.
A bad little crappie.
You know what? I think I'm going to get a whole bunch of crappie today. I think it's going to be a really productive day, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's supposed to be sunny out, 11 degrees out, and we're going to see what happens. But speaking of crappie fishing, last week too, not only were we fishing for carp with Scott, we went over down to Palm Mills, right? And went into a couple little crap, you know what I mean? But I want to check a little bit of that out too. Finish my coffee here. Bunch of these little crappie down there. Well, look at it, looks like a black crappie, but we'll put them back for later, right? You know what? I'm going to say bye for now, but before I go, I'm going to leave you off with a new little segment here I've got for the fishing show, you know what I'm saying? But hope you like it, and see you next Monday. Yeah. Hey, this is the Ghetto Fishing Alley. Yeah, Ghetto Fishing Alley. We'll be camping out, cocksuckers. Yeah, take pictures of the crazies. That's what I want to try and do here on the Ghetto Fishing Show. Right on, good on you boys. Right now what Crackhead's doing is telling stories of when he was a little wee lad. That's a waste of beer. That's a waste of goddamn beer. I would have drank it. You guys are out to fucking lunch and back. Nice day. I think that's about the smallest pecker I've seen. Hey? I think it's about the smallest pecker I've seen. Oh, what's he got in here? Hey, you dropped it. Actually, you know what? I should edit some noises like ba-ding, like the Three fucking Stooges. Well, you got two papers. Come on, don't disappoint me, bastards.
Your mother know you
Tell you what, I'm right out of my beer though. I gotta grab another one before I get some footage.
You do that. Why, you little bastards.
Thanks. I knew, you know what? I knew this would be entertaining down here in the Ghetto Fishing Show. And, Ghetto Fishing Show, you gotta be downtown, you know what I mean? In the thick of shit. And, I'm definitely in the thick of shit. And I love it. And, I wouldn't change it for the world, you know what? I mean, this is entertainment, you know? Like, sure, you know, I can go get some crazies down underneath the river, but I can go get some crazies down here in the Ghetto Fishing Alleyway. Yeah, let me tell you.